Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Narayanam Padmabhavam Vasishtam Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharam cha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Matasya Sishyam Sri Shankaracharya Matasya Padma Padam cha Hastamalakam cha Shishyam Tam Todakam Vartika Karamanyan Asmadgurun Santatamanatosmi Shruti Smriti Purananamayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashakritau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. Panchakosha Viveka is what we are seeing. Anvaya Vitireka is the Prakriya. Prakriya means methodology. Anvaya Vitireka Prakriya is what we are seeing. Anuayanam meaning assertion and apavada or Vitireka, here Vitireka means negation. As we saw, this Anvaya and Vitireka is one Prakriya. Adhyaropa Apavada is the method which is used in Vedanta to eliminate adhyasa. Adhyasita anatma vastu, atmani anatma vastu adhyasitam. Atmani anatma vastu adhyasitam. In the non-self, in the self, the non-self is projected on, superimposed. Tad nivrittaye, adhyasa nivrittaye, for the sake of removal of that adhyasa, superimposition, apavada, adhyaropa apavada prakriya yoktavyaha. The methodology of deliberate superimposition and subsequent negation has to be applied. Just like the dirt on a cloth need to be removed, for which the soap is applied on it. And with the soap we remove, not only the soap also gets removed, the dirt along with the soap also gets removed. In the same way, Atmani Anatma Drishti, Atma is Adhyasita. This Anatma, which is Deha, Mana, Buddhi, Ahankara, Ityadi, they are now classified as Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. This kind of an explanation given about the Anatma is not to validate its existence. One cannot say because it is explained, Annamaya is explained and Pranamaya is explained, etc., does not mean it is true. It is explained to show the qualities of this Annamaya, Pranamaya, Ityadi, only to show how it is not Atman. Na iti, not this, not this. As we know that as of now, Atma ajñātavat tishtat. Atman is as though unknown, it stays as unknown. What is jñātam to us, what is known to us is all the koshas. So, ajñāta vastu vishaye, for the pursuit of recognizing or realizing or knowing ajñāta vastu, Atma. The marga, the method used is jnata vastu marge, in the path which is known to us, which is body, etc. We walk in that path and reach a place which was unknown to us. It is like this. If you have a cloth which are dirty, you have never got an idea about what it would be without the dirt. Let us say. You have not seen the cloth before when it was absolutely clean. So what you come to, when if somebody says this can be a clean cloth and this is a dirt, what you're seeing now present is a dirty cloth. Since I have never seen the cloth as clean, I cannot comprehend or understand or know, visualize what is that state of the cloth without this dirt. I don't know. I've never seen it. Therefore, even as I take the word of the person that it can be cleaned and I apply the soap and clean up, what I get is not something different from what it is originally. Since I have not seen it, does not mean it's something happened to that cloth which it was not before. Pehle bhi wahi tha. Pehle it was like that only. But due to dirt, it has come to assume the present condition. And present condition alone is known to me. And so when I start applying the soap and remove the dirt, what I come to gain is a new vision of the old cloth. But as far as the old cloth is concerned, it was its original vision. It was the original condition. In the same way, in the sadhana marga, especially adhyatma sadhana, this kind of viveka, kosha, avanchakosha viveka ityadi, are all applied only to reach the point of original nature, which for us it appears to be something new. Just not. So, the method of negation needs to be very, very carefully followed, because that is how Vedanta Shastra shows us to the way towards the Ajnata Atma, unknown self. Even though it is Ajnatam, but it is Sada Anubhuyate Jivaihi Manushyehi Jantave. All the Jantus are also constantly are experiencing its presence as Aham, Aham Iti. Always it is experienced as me, I am, but not in its original nature. So, since we have taken body, etc., as the real nature of ourselves, it is very difficult to look at it from the standpoint of Vedanta to say these are all not me. उसका दिल होना चाहिए. Must have a lot of strength. Because this is not the way Usually we think, and Vedanta asks us to think like that. Deho yamanna bhavano namayastu koshaha chanyena jivadi ahyanyena jivadi vinashyati tadvihinaha tvakcharma mamsa rudirasti purisha rashihi nayam swayam bhavitumarhati nitya shuddhaha. Swayam na arhati, swayam bhavitum na arhati. Dehaha swayam bhavitum na arhati. Body cannot exist by itself. Tasmat nitya shuddhaha atma na bhavati dehaha. The body can never be the nitya shuddha atma. The very fact that nitya shuddha means it does not have any association. Any association brings about impurity. Anasakti yogat, because it is of the nature of non-attachment. Ayam degaha anna bhavanaha, abode of food. Anna mayaha, filled with food. Koshaha, he annena jivati, it depends upon food for its existence. Vinashyati, it destroys. Tat vihinaha, when the food is not there. Anna vihine nashyati. Tvak, what is it made of? Tvak, charma, mamsa, rudira, asti, purisha, rashi. The heap of all these things, not little, heap. Well packaged filth. Gurudev call it as a package deal. Well packaged filth. So, therefore, this cannot be, and swayam bhavitum na arhati. It is not even able to stay by itself. Without the food, it will perish. How can that be the eternal Atman? It cannot be. This is the first thing. Continuing it, next he says, Purvam janir adimurter abhinayamasti jata kshana kshana guno niyata swabhavaha Naiko jadascha gadavat paridrishyamanaha Swatma katam bhavati bhava vikaravita Purvam janeratimriterabhinayamasti Jata kshana kshana guno niyata swabhavaha Naiko jadascha gadavat paridrishyamanaha Swatma katam bhavati bhava vikaravita. Janehe purvam, before birth. Janehe purvam. Adimritehe api. Na ayam asti. Janehe purvam na asti. Mritehe adi na asti. Adimrite means after death it doesn't exist. Before birth it doesn't exist. पहले भी नहीं था, बाद में भी नहीं होगा. So what does it mean? When it is not there before, when it will not be there later, what is it called then? In Mandukya Karika, Karikakar Gaudapada says, Ado ante cha yennasti vartamanebi tattada. Ado, beginning, ante, end, yet na asti, that which does not stay, vartamane api, even when it's there now, it doesn't actually exist. This is a very famous statement. Ado ante yet cha yen nasti, that which is not there in the beginning and the end, vartamane api, even when it is there in present, as if it is present, it is not actually there. पहले नहीं था, बाद में नहीं होगा, तो अभी भी नहीं है, तो दिखता है, appear to be there. So जनेः उत्पत्तेः पूर्वं मरणस्य अनन्तरं अपि रूपयत्र सम्पद्यते माण्ड्यकारिकया अनिर्वचनीयः दृष्टनष्टस्वभावतया, as even you look at it, it perishes. उसका अस्तित्व नहीं है. तदा एव उपपादयति जातक्षण क्षणगुण इति. क्षणे क्षणे गुणः, क्षण क्षण गुणः. What is जातक्षण गुणः? जातक्षण गुण means every moment it is taking different forms, different qualities. जातः क्षणगण गुणः यस्य सः तदा प्रतिक्षणम् उपचया अपचय रूप धर्मवान इति भावः. Every moment either it becomes bloated or thinned down. So every day you have to check your weight also. आज मैं खूब खाया, 2 kinds of sweet also I had. What is my weight? कल मैं fasting कर रहा हूँ, fasting. So 2 days fasting, then again check. So it is growing big or growing thin. Continuously it is going through such increase, bloating, or it is thinning down. Upachaya, apachaya, dharmavan. And also it is said that is jadak shanashana gunaha niyatas aniyata swabaha. Aniyata, undetermined or unstable condition, always. So, वायु संयोगादीना आध्यात्मिक वायु संचारेण अंतःशोषादिना च अत एव हि पुनः पुनः आहरणं जलपानादिकं च. Because there is a movement of air constantly, therefore there is a constant need for food and water, etc. अत एव अनियत स्वभावः. It is unstable condition all the time. Eka rupataya na vyavastitaha ityartah. One condition, it never remains the same way. Na ekaha ekasmin janmani api balya yauvanadishu bhinnatvena nyayamanaha cha ityartah. Even as in one's own life also, bala avastha is different from yuva avastha, different from vriddha avastha. I can see how the body goes through so many changes, conditions. When you are young, when you are a child, gatavat paridrishyamanaha, like a pot, it is always subject to changes or perception. Ata eva jadascha para adina spurtikaha. Para adina, meaning depending and entirely upon something else for its existence. Earlier also mentioned. Edadrisha dehaha, this kind of a body, bhava vikara veta idanim krishaha idanim stulaha ityadin abhava ityadina bhava विकारवेत्ता ज्ञाता स्वात्मा कथम भवति स्वगत धर्मस्य स्वयं अज्ञायमानत्वात्. When I know that I am fat, or I know that I am weak, I am thin, etc., this is known by something else other than the body. मैं घट को देख रहा हूं, घटम अहम पश्यामि, यत् महम पश्यामि तत् अहम न. सिंपल लॉजिक. जो मैं देख रहा हूं वो मैं नहीं हूं. Since I know I have become fat, I know that I was young, a child, I know that I have got old. I know my body is failing. I know that I can't see more. I know that I can't hear. Shows that you are not that. Because that which is bhava vikara veta aham. Idanim krushaha thin. Idanim stulaha. Now I am fat. Ityadina bhava vikara veta. Ityadina. These kind of things. Bhava vikara veta jnata swatma. So Atma, the self alone, is the one who can know this. Katam deha, which does not even know its own existence. Swagnya swena ajnanamanatvat. Ajnayaman. It doesn't even know its own existence. The hand knows its existence by itself. Or this hand knows its own hand's existence. Huh? None of the parts of the body know its own existence. So obviously, it doesn't even have the knowledge of its own existence. So therefore it is said, Swagata dharmasya swayena ajnayamanatvat nahi gata eva gatam pashyati. Gataha gatam na pashyati. The part does not see the part. Ataha dehaha na atma. Drishyatvat gatavat iti uktam bhavati. It is subject to be perceived. Why like that of the part? Atma tu nitya nirgunaha ekarupa ekadrishta cha. Whereas Atman is drashta, seer. Ekarupa, there nirgunaha, whereas dehaha gunavan. And whereas Atma nirgunaha. Aniyata swabhavaha dehaha, nitya swabhavaha Atma. Ekarupaha Atma, bahurupaha dehaha. Drashta tu Atma, drishyaha dehaha. Tasmat dehaha Atma nabhavati. This is a logic used to prove or negate aham Atma na dehaha or dehaha na Atma. Panipadadiman deho natma vyangepi jivanat tattat shaktiranashacha naniyam yo niyamakaha. Panipadadiman deho natma vyangepi jivanat tattat shaktiranashascha naniyam yo niyamakaha. Panipada adiman. Pani is not pani. Pani. Pani is hand. Padaha, feet. Padadiman, one who has hands and legs, etc. Na Atma. Cannot be Atman. Why? Because body parts cannot be Atman. Because Vyange, Viange, Vigata Ange, even when some of the body parts are removed, Api, Jivanat. Even when some body parts are removed, even then the Atma continues to be there as life. Right? If the eyes are not there properly functioning and they cannot be surgically, cannot do anything, take out the eyes, still I am alive. And maybe amputated because of some accident, still I am alive. Mind is not there, mindless I am, still I am alive. Brainless also some people are living. Heartless people are also there. So, physical body, which is full of angas, parts, But when the Vyanga, when the body parts are removed also, Angebi Jivanat. We see the life there. Let 1 minute. There is some sound outside. I don't want to see what that is. 1 minute. Hello? 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 Sorry for that. So, Vyangepi Jivanat. When even the physical parts are removed, life continues. So, Tat Shaktehe Anashacha. And they continue to leave the body because of the power or the force of that one. And therefore, this very body is niyamyaha na niyamakaha. Na niyamyaha na niyamakaha. Niyamyaha means one, it is who rules it, controls it. No, it is being controlled. Niyamakaha. The ruler of all is Atman. Atman is that is not controlled. It is the controller. Niyamaka. Niyamanam karoti kurute. So the one who is capable of controlling the body or making sure it is alive, it is not that which is conditioned by the body. So here it is said, Panipadam tadapi yasya uttarasya paksha, by saying that paksha kukshyadi avayava samudayasya. So that which is having various different parts of the body, tasya atitaha aditatvat pranipadadiman sasya asti iti. Tadwan means dehavan, angavan. So deha na atma vyangyebi panipadadi rahitebi jivanat atmakaryasya pranadharanasya satvat. Even as the physical body parts are removed, it continues to remain because the Atman is functioning through the prana to maintain the body. Pranadharasnasya satvat. Jivati hi loke kunikanjadaya. Like even a crippled person, which shows who does not have the full leg or other parts of the body. And daru charma nimita panipadadina adana gamanadi karya kurvanti iti tattakshattehe panipadadi shaktehe anashacha. So therefore, the movement of giving and walking and all these possibilities are there. And these are all because of the pranamaya kosha, which is making sure the physical body is capable of doing all of them. Therefore, panyadiman dehena atma iti anvayah uktam cha kato upanishadi. Also it is said in the Kato Upanishad, na pranena na panena martyo jivati kaschana itarena tu jivanti yasmin eto upastito. Even you cannot say because of the prana alone the body is functioning. Even without the prana also, prana and apana also are also under control. Na pranena na apanena martyo jivati kaschana. Itarena tu jivanti. Because of something else. Yasmin eto upau upastito. Eto upa means prana apano upastito. Even the prana apana, inhalation, exhalation are also taking place because apana does not enable the prana. Prana is not enabling the apana. These two are also happening because of something else. Idi sarvashakti ashraya swabhava atmanah. Na niyamyah atma niyamakah sarvesham dehendriyanam. It is that which is the controller of all of them, not controlled. Dehastu niyamyah jadatvat. Body is subject to control because it is being inert. Niyamakatva abhavavanscha. It is also incapable of controlling anything else. Tataha sa avayavatvat, being having parts, niyamyatvacha, being subject to control, nir avayavaha niyamakaha atma na iti. Therefore, it cannot be the controller, which is only the self. So this is again, the previous verse has been extended to this point of saying that the physical body made up of parts, which is subject to birth and death. Before the birth, there was no existence. After the death, there is no existence. It is that which is being conditioned and controlled by something else. And it is like inert object, it is perceived. And therefore, the one which is the witness as well as the controller of this physical body is something different from this. Therefore, the deha, which is subject to various parts, being under the condition, being controlled, being subject to absence before birth, being subject to absence after death, it cannot be the ever eternal presence. Therefore, deha atma nabhavati. Okay. Now, continuing here, in the next verse, deha tat dharma tat karma तदवस्थादि साक्षिणः सत एव स्वतः सिद्धम् तद्वैलक्षण्यमात्मनः देह तद्धर्म तत्कर्म तदवस्थादि साक्षिणः सत एव स्वतः सिद्धम् तद्वैलक्षण्यमात्मनः. Deha tat dharma. Dharma means here its nature, its qualities, characteristics. Deha tat dharma, tat karma, and its activities, tat avastadi, and various conditions of the physical body like jagrata avastha, swapna avastha, and then sushupti avastha, adi sakshinaha. The one who is constantly watching the quality or characteristics of the body, its actions, its conditions, That Sakshi, Sata Eva, that is constant. Swata Siddham, self-established. Tad Vailakshanyam, Deha Vailakshanyam, Dehat Vilakshanam, different from body. Atmanaha, of the nature of the self. The self is Tad Vailakshanyam Atmanaha. The Vailakshanyam, Tad Deha Vailakshanyam Atmanaha, of the nature of the self is different. Only different thing can see, something other than that can see it. If it is a Sakshi, Sakshi cannot be itself. Sakshi is always something other than the object which is perceived. Then only it's called Sakshi. So here, Atman is witness of the body. So, tasya dehasya dharma. What are the dharmas of the body? Rupa, sparsha, gandha, adayah. The rupa, form, sparsha, touch, then gandha, smell, etc. Tat karmani, on the actions. Hita, ahita, prapti, pariharartha kriyaha, gamanadayah. So going, etc., or also doing good things and doing not good things, obtaining things, and all these activities. Tad avastaha, and also various conditions. Upaveshana, sthana, shayana, adayah, entering, sitting, lying down, etc. Adipadena, staulya, karshya, adi vikaraha. Also the fattening and leaning of the physical body. Dehascha tad dharmascha tad karmani cha tad avastadi cha deha tad dharma tad karma tad avastadini tesham saksha drishta sakshi drishta sakshat drishta. He the one who is the seer of all these things. Tasya sataha eva sarva avastasu, in all conditions, balyadishu, even as a one child, etc. Binna binna kala kalikasu api, in different times. Avikaritaya, without undergoing any change. Kalatre api, in all the 3 periods of time. Abhadyataya, unfailingly, without being absent. Vartamanasya eva atmanaha, that Atman which is constantly there. Tat Vailakshanyam, Tasmad Vailakshanyam, Dehadi Vilakshanatvam. It is that which is different from the physical body. Swataha Sakshitvat eva Hetu Itaram Vina eva. Without any other external cause. Here the Sakshi is the witness of the physical body, does not take the help of anything else. If it is taking the help of something else, then it cannot be absolute Sakshi. Hetu itaram nivina eva siddham nishchitam ityartaha swataha Sakshi. It by itself is the of the nature of witness. Atma dehadi vilakshanaha tasmat sakshat sakshitvat yan naivam tan naivam yata dehati. Yatna evam tatna evam. Meaning it is not that which is, even the absence of the body is also known. So therefore, evam dehasya anityatva drishyatva cha anatmatvam upadidam idanim ashuddhatvena upapadayadi shalya iti. Now, having said that, how it is so impermanent, changing constantly, subject to birth and death having been said, now the next one is saying that how impure it is, unclean it is, how ashuddha it is. So it is said, Shalyarashir na mamsa liptaha malapurnodi kashmalaha kadamba vedayam veta Swayametat vilakshanaha. शल्यराशिर्मांसलिप्तः मलपूर्णोऽधिकश्मलः कथं भवेदयं वेत्ता स्वयमेतद्विलक्षणः. Shalya means bones. Shalya Rashi, pack of bones. And pack of bones. Mamsa, flesh. Mamsa liptaha, meaning Mamsa liptaha Shalya Rashi. It is none other than the bone, back of bone covered by abundant flesh. Mala, dirt. Mala Purna, filled with top to bottom. Adi Kashmalaha, extremely filthy. This Kashmala word is Sanskrit word, but in Chennai they use it for calling out anybody. If somebody is very angry, they'll say Kashmalam. Kashmala means the most dirty one you are. But it is a roadside word, you know. This Jatkawala, they talk, Kashmalam. Actually, they are speaking pure Sanskrit, Kashmalam. They don't even know that they are speaking Sanskrit word there. Atikashmala, extremely filthy. Ayam Veta Kadam Bhavet. How can that be the Veta, the knower? Swayam Etat Vilakshanaha Veta Kadam Bhavet. He the one, that the one which is always different from this, how can that Atman be this body? Because then by nature Atma Nitya Shuddha Buddha Bhukta Swarupa. It's of the nature of absolute, immaculate nature. So it is said, Shalyanam Kikasanam Rashihi. Yatra sa Salya Rashihi Mamsaliptaha, Mamsena Liptaha, Upadigdaha, Malapurnaha, Malena Purishena Purnaha. It is filled with so much of dirt. It's a pack of bones covered by flesh. Dushika Singhana Pinchushadibihi. Filthy, smelly, waxy. Ishika means, Dushika means filth. Singhana means smell. Pinjushri means, Pinjushra means wax, like wax comes out. Wax comes out. Wax comes out. All sort of every part of the body. There's some dirt comes out of that also. Then some people have the tendency to keep doing this. If you keep doing it, you will get some dirt also coming out of your body. And from the saliva also dirt. Everywhere it's such a filth. And people, not only that, they go and kiss the dog also. Mahakashmana it is. Just can't understand how that fellow goes on the roadside and you do not know what and all it smells and eats. And come home and you kiss that also. I vomit when I think of it. Oh. And first thing I ask everybody before I go and stay anybody, so do you have any non-human living being in your house? If it is there, sorry, I cannot come into your house and stay there for too long. Human itself is so filthy. Why you want another added extra members of the society into your house? Anyway, so, oh, Swamiji is so cute. Okay, what to say? अत एव अतिकश्मलः अत्यन्तं कश्मल अतिकश्मलः and also sweat durgandha adi bhuishtataya, also durgandha smell and bhuishtataya bahu ashuddha, extremely impure. Ayam deha, this body, etat vilakshanah nirmalah swayam atma kadam bhavet. How can that atma, which is different from all these things, which is nirmalah, which is absolutely pure? So therefore, evam vivekasya palam. What is the result of such kind of a thinking? See, here the showing of the body, etc., as impure and this and that, or not to have a despicable attitude towards the body, but only to show that this kind of impurity, even though I'm living with, even though I'm witnessing it, even though it's my proximity all the time, I am not this. That's all. It is not that you have to get rid of this. I am not this. This cannot be me. That is the Viveka. That is the understanding. Not that, okay, these are available, let me get rid of it. That's not the idea here. I am not this. I will take care of it as much as I can, because it is by nature going to get filthy every day, every moment. You take a bath and shower or something, within 1 hour it becomes dirty again. You know how long you can stand only in the shower all the 24 hours then. So I know that it goes through all these impurities, but as much as possible, make sure that you don't identify with that too much. खाने के समय बहुत स्वाद होता है, देने के समय स्वाद होता है क्या? When you are छोड़ने के समय क्या होता है उसको बताओ. See, even when you are drinking water, it's nice and pure water, but छोड़ने के समय all the filth also comes out, right? Some people drink that also, then what we can call them that way. So what happens, you see, when you put in a dirty bottle, you put water and then when you remove it, the dirty water comes out, right? So when you drink good water, clean water, but when it comes out, what comes out? That means what? Itna hai, that's all coming out. Then again you eat again. So endlessly it is dirty. Endlessly dirty. Because it accumulates dirt. As much as you eat, that much dirt is accumulated. That's why when we do this, that complete, toxic removal, they go on giving you medicine to get rid of the whole thing. And then when you drink water, it should be clean when it comes out. That means what? All the dirt is completely removed from your system. Then they rebuild your energy slowly. That's what the process you go through in Ayurvedic treatment, etc. They keep on reduce the food, almost nothing, and then give you water only, and make sure that your physical body is absolutely cleaned inside and outside. With this massage, this and that, they do clean up the entire system. And then, now you are clean. Now you can start accumulating dirt for next 1 year. So what is the result of this Viveka? This kind of a discrimination, differentiation. Tvang mam same dosti purisha rashi. Rashau, sorry. Aham madim muda janak karoti. Vilakshanam veti vicharashilah. Nijaswarupam Paramarthabhutam Tvam mam samedosti purisharashau aham madim mudajanak karoti vilakshanam veti vicharashilah nijaswarupam paramarthabhutam. Mudajanah तुम मांसमेद अस्ति पुरीशराशौ देहे अहम मदिम करोति अहम यदि मदिम करोति मूढजनः विचारशीलः विचारशीलः विवेकी विवेकशीलः तद् विलक्षणं देहात् विलक्षणं स्वं वेत्ति knows oneself to be different katam or kam veti or kim veti. What is that they know? Nijaswarupam paramarthabodham veti. Tat vilakshanam dehat vilakshanam vicharashila veti. Veti janati. Knows. That I am different from this as well as Nijaswarupam aham veti. I know that what is my true nature. Paramarthabodham of the nature of supreme reality. So, Mudajanaha Vicharahinaha Branta Buddhihi Manushyaha Twang Mamsa Meda Asti Purisha Rasho Dehe Aham Matihi Aham Iti Tadatmya Buddhim Karoti Badnati. Tadatmya Buddhim Karoti Tasmat Badnati. Gets bound also. What is bondage? Identification. My cat, my bat. This way, getting caught up in something. Imagine this body itself is a bondage. Another body is greater bondage. इसको भी नहीं छोड़ता है, वो दूसरों को पकड़ता है. क्या करें? And then they don't even realize that what they are identifying with actually is a bondage. Body itself is a bondage. That itself is so difficult to get rid of. एक और को पकड़ के रखा, एक और. It cannot live without me. Wait and watch. Leave it away and watch. It will happily live. And we think, and we want that way. We want to see that it cannot live without me. We have a secret joy out of that. Without me, how can that? Because they are afraid. If it starts living independently, what will be my condition? We are afraid to give it up. Why? Because it will start living independently. That's what happened to the mothers also. Oh, mera beta, mera pota, putta. Then they start living independently and doing so many things. Then you're sitting. You are eating. Yeah, I'm eating. You're living. Of course I'm living. What do you mean? Suddenly you realize, without me also, this one can survive. So what is my relevance? Why am I? They realize that nobody needs another person. Really speaking. For mental, say emotional company or some other reason, but one must realize every one of us come independently. Nobody has come depending upon somebody else. Bhagavan hai na. Me bhakta pranashyati. So when we realize that, have everyone around you, but don't ever you think that other person depending on me. The more one realizes nobody around the world really depends on me, then only you really get independence. Then you realize that I am independent also. मुझे भी नहीं चाहिए. होने दो, रहने दो. But I am able to sustain my own nature And that is possible only when we realize our true nature is pure independence, freedom. But we are afraid to go there because that will fundamentally pull the carpet from our feet, under our feet. So here, Vicharashilaha, Pumanstu Vilakshanam, Deha Vilakshanam, Paramarthabodham, Kalatrebi, Bad Ayogyam. It is impossible to be absent in all the 3 periods of time. Nijaswarupam, Vastavikam, Swayadatmyam, Paramatmanam, Eva Swatanam Janati. Only a Vicharashila Purushaha Janati, Viveka Purushaha Janati, na Anyaha Mudajanaha, Swatma Deham Atmavat Matva Badnadi. Bande tishtati, bandane tishtati. Continuing here, he says, Deho hamityeva jadasya buddhihi, Dehe cha jive vidushastva dihi, Viveka vijnanavato mahatmanah, Brahmahamityeva mati sadatmani, Dehehamityeva jadasya buddhihi, Dehe cha jive vidushastvaham dihi, Viveka vijnanavato mahatmanah, Brahmahamityeva mati sadatmani. Jadasya buddhihi, Dehe aham iti matihi. Jadasya mudasya buddhihi, a person of no knowledge, ignorance, a foolish person thinks, I am the body. And vidushaha dehe cha jive ahandi. A person who knows that there is other than the body, there is something else is there, he thinks I'm both. I'm a combination of body and soul. Combination. But Viveka Vijnanavataha, Vijnana Vijnanavan, Tasya. He, the one who has this knowledge, Mahatmanaha, of the one who has realized the higher nature. But because of this clear differentiation, Brahma eva aham iti eva matihi, Brahma eva aham iti matihi, Sada Atmani or Sad Atmani. In that eternal presence, in that Sad Atma, in that true self, aham Brahma eva na deha kadachit. Not I am a combination. I am not a combination of body and some life in that. No. Because adhyasitam deha. Shariram adhyasitam. Atmani adhyasitam deha. Body is only a superimposition. Body is only a mere appearance on the pure self. Even as one lives in this physical body, Navadware pure dehi neva kurvan na karayan. Even as he lives in this 9-gated city called the body, na eva kurvan, not doing anything, na karayan, not even causing anything to happen, to do. And even as he was living in this body, he knows that ye deh jo hai, wo adhyasit hai. It is merely a superimposition. And I constantly remain as the self, And even as I'm remaining as the self, others see me as body. So others will interact with me as only a body. So Mahatmas live in that kind of a state of realization. Because you are seeing me as a physical body, I will transact with you as a body. Because Bhagavan Krishna very clearly said, Ajnaninam na, hmm, what is he says? Uh, that statement is very, very interesting. Na buddhi bedam janayet. Ajnaninam buddhi bedam na janayet. Do not confuse the man of ignorance. उसको नहीं आता है, ये ज्ञान नहीं है. He will misunderstand you. Never fight with the fools, never fight with the fools, because they will bring you to their level and win you. Because in the foolish ground, they are they are kings. They will bring you to their level and they will win you. So, so if child is playing with a toy, yeah. So, and the other day somebody was telling me, what is that? Yeah. So the child is playing with a toy and considering that toy as a real elephant, let us say. So I am going with my elephant. Can you see that elephant is going with me? Then you say, what elephant? It's a toy. What are you talking about? That fellow look at you and so as a Nietzsche. What do you know? This is really an elephant. So from the standpoint of the child, it is considering that as true. So if you don't accept, you will be foolish only. From the standpoint of the child, you cannot be part of that child's world then. So when you are with the child, then obviously you have to act as though that way the child thinks. Then only you are relevant. So many Mahatmas live in the height of Himalayas and many other unknown places. Why? Because they don't want to be living with the people who still think themselves as bodies. Because then they have to interact with them as like the body only. So they just say, "ये नहीं होगा." We just can't do it. We just leave it. But where a Mahatmas who have come to live amidst us, for them, for all of us, they look like human bodies. So human beings, they have the body, they eat, they walk, they talk, everything. So they think that they are also like anybody else. So and the Mahatmas also inside, they will be laughing. Okay, chalo. If you think of me as this, then let it be so. So that is how Mahatmas Brahma Aham iti eva madihi sadatmani Viveka Vijnanavataha Mahatmanaha. So that we will see more of it in the next session. And then you will come into Pranamaya Kosha Viveka. Now the Pranamaya Kosha Viveka will start. Okay, slowly after this. We finish up to 160. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namah.